Hey guys, just playing some old arcade games here. It's a lazy day, and I had the day off. Bigelow's sunbathing, which is always nice. If you haven't gone back and played some of these older games in a while, I really recommend it because they're a lot harder than I remember them being. I used to be really good at this, but now I kind of suck. Anyway, I just wanted to talk real quick about a movie that I just saw. I sat down and I watched Lakeview Terrace with Sam Jackson and, well, pretty much just Sam Jackson. And there's something that struck me really frustrating when we got to the end of the film. First off, let me just say this entire thing is major spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Lakeview Terrace, I'm about to ruin the entire end of the movie. We get to watch Sam Jackson play the perfect sort of nasty next door neighbor. You know he's kind of psycho. You never know what he's gonna do, and damn it, dying again. And of course, it's further complicated for the main characters because he's also a cop, so he's got the law on his side. And it's actually not a bad flick. I would say maybe sit down, check it out. One of the things that was really frustrating is the main characters start discovering all of these illegal things that Sam Jackson has done, and you think that you're going to get a really satisfying ending where they turn Sam Jackson in. But the filmmakers have to go and contrive a final showdown sequence with Sam Jackson and Sam Jackson's neighbors that, and here's the spoiler, that Sam Jackson gets killed in the end. Now, I'm all for a good satisfying death. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a prude and I like my action movies bloody. But there was nothing satisfying about that. Sam Jackson's character didn't learn anything. He wasn't shamed. It wasn't like brought before a court. We spent 2 hours of this movie. Well, it's not really. It's like an hour and a half. But we spent all this time with Sam Jackson torturing these people, and in the last 2 minutes, bam, gunshot to the head, done. And it's just a really abrupt way to end that story. And there's nothing satisfying about that. Death isn't the worst thing that could happen to that guy in that moment. He's such a true believer that you'd want to see something hit this guy harder. You want to see him realize that he was wrong or that he was being unreasonable. It just got me thinking because I've seen now quite a few films that sort of cheat at the end. Instead of writing an actually satisfying ending, they just kill the bad guy in the end, and that's really too bad. It's bad guys are why we go see movies. If you don't have a good bad guy, then there's no point in seeing the movie. And if your bad guy doesn't get his just desserts in the end, then there's no satisfying reason to go and see that movie. Come on, get up. Good. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that question out there to fans of our show. What movie would have been more satisfying if the bad guy had lived at the end? I almost hate to say it because it's one of my favorite films of all time, but I really thought that the prison warden in Shawshank should have spent some time in his own prison. You know what I mean? So anyway, drop us a comment down here at the bottom of the YouTube page, or check us out on our main site, MYMHM.tv. New episodes every Wednesday. We like to talk about films that deserve a little more attention. In the meantime, Bigelow and I will definitely catch you later. He's going to continue sunbathing. I'm going to continue getting my ass kicked. And yeah, thanks for checking us out. Come on, get up. Get up. One more time. Take that. Go. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Get up. Get up.